right, cool.
Yeah, if you make me a few videos of that, I would love that. Do I look
Yeah, I
extra
think
sexy tonight?
yeah, I think you're going to be pretty impressed by what we end up doing with this. But I don't know exactly when it's going to come out, but it's going to be very high quality. So what we want to do
True.
now is I'm just going to keep recording here. We need to come up with like at least 5 different topics, and it can be about anything. It doesn't even have to be about a cult. It's just whatever Minnie Manson wants to talk about this week. You know what I mean? So, what are some topics you want to get into? I mean, you're pretty passionate about what?
Lots of things. I've just watched Walk the Line with the movie about Johnny Cash.
So you
I'm
want to
really
talk
getting into
about?
Johnny Cash and recording some of his
Okay, hold on.
songs. You guys are going to be very happy about that. In fact, I
You want?
recorded about 20 songs this week and I will be editing them and uploading them. Tag and release this one.
Wait a minute,
You've
wait
been
a minute. We're
seeing
not.
videos every day that I've been recording for the last month or so.
We're not doing the show yet. Hold on 1 second. I don't want you to burn yourself out.
I was going to say you're talking through it. It wouldn't make sense if you release it with me talking, with you talking while I'm talking. So,
Yeah, yeah. So, but what I want to say is like, okay, so listen, we're going to do Johnny Cash as one topic. So we're going to talk
okay,
about Johnny Cash in this movie you watched for about 10 minutes.
okay.
That's going to be one topic. What's another topic you want to go into that we're going to talk about for about 10 minutes? Yeah, anything bother
Marilyn
you with,
Manson? How about Marilyn Manson?
okay, anything
I
in
haven't talked about him in a
particular?
while, but I want him to know I still love him.
Okay, Marilyn Manson. And then what's another
Damn, you look hot.
topic?
Want to make out?
No, I'm unavailable.
Well, you're way over there, too. I'm
What is
unavailable. Be glad that Minnie wants to make out. Okay, anyway, I'm just trying to make you feel better. Don't sue.
I feel better.
I'll sue.
What's another topic? We need three
I'm done
more at
about
least.
talking about the school I got kicked out of because they don't like people who they don't nurture talent.
Are you talking about that singing school?
That singing school that I went to, yeah, the Old Town
Okay,
School of Folk Music.
I'll
They
play some
actually
of
told me I
the.
couldn't come back anymore because people were uncomfortable around me. I want to touch on that.
Okay,
I'm talking about
so
schools that teach music but they don't encourage creativity.
and I guess we should like probably not mention the name maybe
You
of
don't
the
have to mention a
school.
name. I'll just say that school in Chicago.
Yeah, yeah, you don't want to like because then they might try to like get us our video taken down or some bullshit.
They could do that. Yeah, they're assholes. In fact, I got confirmation from a lady I know who used to go there. And of course, we don't need to dox anyone, but
Yeah.
and nobody knows this person anyway. Even if I talked about her, they wouldn't even know who it was.
So what's another one? Like we need two more. We got Johnny Cash, Marilyn Manson, the singing school.
I know what I want to talk about. People who've been threatening me and making, they make threats against me and shit like that. I don't know what kind of thought I was just having, but it just went.
I mean, to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't even talk about that because that's going to make them try to
That's
threaten
going
you
to encourage
more.
them more, right?
Yeah, because they're going to want you to talk about them on your show, and then they're just going to like they'll know if you threaten you, you'll talk about them on the show. So
That's true.
I wouldn't even
That's
like
why I
I wouldn't
stopped because
even
I couldn't figure out the thought. I couldn't get the thought out.
yeah I wouldn't even talk. I wouldn't even bring that up. We're gonna
I
like
don't know what else to
we're
talk about.
also we're also trying to target that like occult kind of. I'm trying to reach out to some
Do you
other
want me to
audiences
talk
with this.
about? I mean, I'm not super smart about the occult. I went to visit a occult bookstore today, though, and saw some Aleister Crowley books.
What would you like to talk about? I could talk. I could tell you about my Santa Muerte. Well, no, I don't know. I got cursed. Somebody told me they cursed me with a Santa Muerte curse.
But don't be scared of that shit. It doesn't work unless you believe in it.
Well, I don't know, man. I think it's
When I put a
working.
curse on
Well,
you, you have
shit.
fear. Your fear will actually attract the energy. We could
So
talk
yeah.
about that. The
So
law
what
of
do you?
attraction.
Law of attraction. Okay,
Yeah.
we can talk about that.
We can talk about curses and the law of attraction.
We need one more. We got Johnny Cash, Marilyn Manson, singing school, laws of attractions with, as related to curses.
My mind is a blank. Maybe you could suggest some shit, some things that I've been
Um,
going through. That helps me. I don't want to bitch about my health or nothing like that. Actually, my health is getting better. Did you know that?
yeah, you
I
told
changed
me.
my diet. My health is much better now. I'm not blacking out anymore.
You seem like, are you on like new medication or something? Or
Yeah,
yeah, whatever it is, like I can see a notable improvement, like how you relate with me. You know what I mean?
I'm just taking extra insulin. It's called Novolog.
It's just like the other day, like you were like very nice to me. You know what I mean? Normally, I don't think you would be. So,
I'm
you know.
bipolar. That's why I'm like that. I got away
Well,
from a server though that was really nasty to me for a long time, and thank God I'm not dealing with those creeps anymore. Oh,
yeah,
thank God.
you're just like, yeah, you seem like a lot.
It's because I got away from those creeps that was messing with me. Oh, they hate me because of my confidence. They know
Yeah,
they know my
yeah, that's what I
weaknesses, and
mean.
they go after it. They try to purposely make me angry.
That's why you should like try to stick to just talking to
So now
people
I
that are also
recognize
on
when they do
camera.
that,
You
I'm able
know.
to handle it better.
But anyway, let's get going here. I got one more. We got to get one more before we start here. One more,
Well, I
and
can't think of nothing. When you put me on the spot like that to think, my mind just erases. But when I go sit in the front porch after this, I'm gonna have 1,000 things. I said, oh,
yeah, but
I'll be
that's
like, oh, I wish
when.
I would have thought of that, and I wish I would
Well,
have thought of
man, if
this.
you can do me a favor, because I would like to, if this goes over well, and I think you'll like how it turns out, we can do these again. We can do these another time. You know what I mean? And we can use those thoughts you have after the show. You know, if you write those down, if you can think to do that, because I want you to have a lot of input on your. It's your show. I don't want to be like having all the topics ready for you. You know what I mean? I want you. I know
Are
you
you
like to
gonna
have
do
a
the
lot
video
of
too? Because that would
control.
be cool. I like the way you look.
Oh, thank you.
Are you gonna be in the videos too? Because
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm your co-host, Grady Taquito.
Grady who?
Grady Taquito.
Taquito instead of a Pinot.
Yeah, I'm Grady
I like a
Taquito.
Kino. I had a fan who, dude, that fan. I don't know if you probably said I shouldn't touch on stuff like that, but I had to get a restraining order against a fan in California because I admitted that I admired Anton LaVey and Aquino, and they had a falling out so bad that Aquino started his own, group or church, as you want to call it, the Temple of Set. And this guy in California got pissed at me and started threatening me and harassing me. He said, "Oh, you're for child molestation. Oh, you're all for the Presidio thing, the Presidio daycare. And oh, he's this and he's that. And well, Anton LaVey hated him, and you're supposed to hate him too. I'm like, Anton LaVey wouldn't want me to be exactly like him. Anton LaVey would want me to be an individualist.
Yeah, they don't really understand the philosophy, but also like I mean, it's like whatever, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm Grady Taquito. You're Manny Manson. I'm your co-host, so you're going to be leading. You know, so you're going to start off the conversation, and then you'll like bounce off of me. You know, you
Do
understand
my
what I
best.
mean?
I guess. I don't know. I'll do my best. But
So
yeah,
what are we calling this show? Are we gonna call it? I mean, we could just call it the Mini Manson Show if you want to. I mean, we got to call it something. I have to have a logo made, and it's
is
gonna look
Mitch going to
really,
make the logo?
yeah, it's gonna look really badass. All your thumbnails are gonna be looking like the thumbnails for Night Freaks
And you'll let
recently,
me
and
see it before you use it, right?
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like,
But I
don't put
mean,
stuff in there about my diabetes or anything that makes me look
whoa,
bad. You make me look like
no,
a
no, no,
bad.
no, 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 no.
That
It's your
one
show.
that one that you did that he did actually was so badass. The one with that some revenge on it. People
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
it is
So
badass, man.
I don't really have any other subjects. I don't know what to talk about really. Might come up.
We'll think of
And
something. We got to film these four, so I'm gonna set a timer here
why
and
don't just
kind of.
let's cover what we know already and see if something comes up, but I doubt it will. I really
What do you mean?
I just don't have anything on my mind, believe it or not.
Okay, which subject do you want to start off with? Yeah,
Johnny
Johnny.
Cash, I guess.
Okay. So you started off, and then first of all, okay, we gotta. Okay, that. Okay, yeah, I forgot. We gotta come up with a title because you're gonna be like, oh, welcome to the whatever show. I'm Minnie Manson, your host, and this is Grady Taquito, my co-host. Then you're gonna go into like talking
Don't
about.
make me memorize a bunch of stuff because
No,
I'm
no,
just
just in general. It's just
taquito
general. Like, yeah, I'm Grady Taquito, like a taquito, and Grady, my first name.
with a T.
Yeah, like a
Okay,
taquito,
that
like
makes sense.
those fried rolled taquito pizza taquito things.
I've never heard of that.
Maybe it's a like a
Taco
Mexican
slapper.
thing. Yeah,
Grady taco slapper. Okay.
kind of like a taco roll.
Sometimes this is Palmas long pee wee. Uh,
Okay, so we'll just call it the Mini Manson Show. How about that? So you're gonna go, okay, welcome to the Mini Manson Show, and you're going to talk a little bit about Johnny Cash, and then I'm going to be here, and then you just kind of talk to me when you want to, and I'll answer you and maybe ask you
How
some
about
other
Mini
questions.
Manson's Dungeon?
Mini Manson's done. Okay, that's fine.
Mini Manson's Asshole.
I would call it that, but the YouTube thing would like
Now,
demonetize
YouTube
it
is too
instantly.
bitchy. You know what? My fans, maybe I should touch on the sixth subject. Maybe I should, that last subject, we should touch on why I'm not taking my shirt off and making out with Marilyn Manson and doing all this badass shit anymore because YouTube and Instagram and everybody's being a fascist and won't let me put myself on there. They strike my video, so I had to become tame. Maybe we should talk about that.
Yeah, we could talk about that during
Put that on the list.
the taming of Minnie.
Yeah. I hope we don't lose this
Okay.
motherfucking broadcast. And if we do, I'll just come back in. So
Yeah, it's like a real chill thing. I'm gonna edit this
yeah,
all up
I know.
anyway.
It
Like,
just terrifies me when I'm doing a live show and I see the screen go black and I see that little fucking circle circling. That means I'm not on the show anymore. And I was performing last night. And luckily, I got 95% of the song, and all of a sudden it went psh, and dropped.
how this is gonna be seen isn't necessarily like how you're seeing it right now. You know what I mean? So like you're seeing me right now, but like when this is all said and done, you may not be seeing me. So if you see me over here, like drinking a drink or something, I probably am not going to be in the clip at that point. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but you'll be in some of it, right?
yeah. I'm going to be like
I would like
however.
that because I like the way you look and stuff. That's fucking cool. I want people to see this. Nobody has seen this. It'll be the first time they see it. And if
Oh
it's on
yeah,
my channel, if
I've
it's on
never
my
even told.
channel, they're going to become interested in you because of that too.
I know I've never even I haven't even told anybody about this. So I think it's going to be very shocking to people. All
It's
of a
really
sudden there's
hot.
like all of a sudden there's like this mini Manson podcast, like every day. But this is your show, so I mean, I'm
So
producing it basically, and it's like a 50-50 type thing. You know what I mean?
sure. But
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm not into the money.
I'm
But
giving you.
if you think you can get money for it, you do what you want with it. But in the end, I hope you'll let me at least release the clips to me to later on put on my channel after the time goes by where people aren't going to pay to see it. Then you could release it to me and let me put them up on my channel.
Yeah,
I'll
that's cool. Like
advertise, and
I
I'll
don't really know.
advertise. Of course, your name will be in the description. I always do that for you. Say this
All
is
right,
from the
so
Grady Show. I give
we're
people
gonna
credit for things. I don't steal credit. I've never done that.
we're gonna
So
call it Mini Manson's Dungeon, right?
yeah. And you better not misspell the word dungeon. People get kicked out of the FBI Academy when they misspell the word bureau, and they end up cutting hair for a living.
Might get
There's a
you
lot of barbers who used to be in the FBI.
if we keep doing this, I might get you a condenser mic and shit, so you have better
Oh, well,
quality.
I'm filming this from my phone and not from my computer because it's got better quality graphics. I do have a good
Uh,
microphone. You want to see it? Hold on, it's a big heavy motherfucker. I don't have my microphone that I put down my pants anymore. I miss it, so I got to get another one.
oh yeah,
Use my
that you
fan.
should like. I wish you could use that mic for this because it would sound a lot
I
better. But
wish
I
I
don't
could
know.
use this motherfucker on the phone. I can only use it on the computer, but it's so grainy. And if you think my background looks bad now, where do you see it through my computer?
Oh well, you'll need probably a better camera for your computer
I would,
too.
yeah,
Like
that's true. And if I'm gonna do any kind of like singing, I can't see but I wouldn't be
yeah,
able to sing because the reason I film with my phone is so I can turn on my songs and see the karaoke real
right.
big on the screen. Did I ever
Well,
show you my
I would.
computer?
Well, we can record it through your phone, the singing, and then we could do the show part through your computer. Then we could do like a really quality, you know, look like it's really like a real studio production,
You see what I'm doing?
Yes.
That's a big
So,
boy.
yeah, you're gonna break that. You don't need to be
It's
doing
not
that.
gonna break. I might get juices in it, but it's
That's what
not
I'm
gonna break.
saying. You're gonna break that before you even use it.
My fucking tongue isn't that strong. My
So
tongue
we're
isn't that strong, I don't think I'm gonna crack it in half with my tongue, but I probably could because
gonna.
when I'm kissing Marilyn Manson, I like to tap his finger with the underside of my tongue, and it's getting really strong.
Oh, okay.
I could probably crack my door in half now. Want
Well,
to see?
let's get. Well, I want to get going on this because we're like a half
Yeah, let's
hour
come
in.
out. I've been
We've got.
waiting.
Okay, so we're going to start off, and it's called Mini Manson's Dungeon, I guess. So you're going to be like, "Welcome to my new podcast." I'm here. If you want to
Podcasts
talk,
are bullshit. I'm not saying that word.
huh?
I'm just gonna say welcome to my dungeon.
Oh, okay.
Podcast is a retard word. I'll kill you.
No, I'm not gonna.
I'll
I'm just gonna
kill
call.
you.
I'm just calling it Mini Manson's Dungeon.
You
Welcome
want
to
me
my
to
new.
say this is Mini Man's dungeon? This is my co-host,
You can bring me in
Grady
after
Tequila. Taquito.
Taquito.
I know I'm just screwing around. If I mess up, don't get mad.
No, but we can like just redo it because I'm gonna edit all this. So,
Okay. Should I start
but
now?
yeah, whenever you want to start, we're gonna start about with Johnny Cash. Go ahead.
Hello, this is Mini Manson's Dungeon. Dungeon! And this is my co-host, Grady Tequila.
Hello, how you doing?
Yes,
My name is Grady Taquito.
Tequila.
I am a Mini Manson enthusiast.